Lashae. Tonight your girl is gonna be doing another cooking with Kayla. That's what we call these things. I have this massive spaghetti squash, guys. It's huge. This is in season right now. It is fall time. I buy my spaghetti squashes from Trader Joe's. This huge thing was like $2.50. So you can find these out in the market everywhere, and it's just a healthier option to do a spaghetti because it literally looks like pasta noodles when you pull it apart. So I'm gonna try a new recipe with this today, and I figured why not do another cooking with Kayla and show you guys the sauce that I'm going to do. I love a good meat sauce, so I bought 2 different types of meats. You could definitely do this recipe and make it vegetarian friendly, vegan friendly, whatever floats your boat. So I'll show you guys what I picked up because I didn't have all the ingredients for this dish. So I just got some ground beef. I don't know about you dolls, but I like adding sausage to my pasta sauce as well. I typically like getting the spicy, but the store didn't have that version today, so I just go regular. And boom, this is my favorite pasta sauce. This brand in general is so tasty. And I also got some alcohol. I swear it looks like in these videos I have alcohol every day, but it's the weekend, it's a Friday night, and I'm just gonna be at home watching Netflix, sipping on some adult juice, and then making a good meal for myself. So I didn't want to go out to the bars, I just wanted to have a chill night in. I couldn't decide if I wanted wine tonight or if I wanted beer, but I just picked up one of my favorite bottles of Menage a Trois in the Midnight. It's a California blend, which is really good. And because I'm me, like listen, I have a problem. I go to Target for one thing, I leave the store with something else I didn't really need, but also I feel like I needed this. I just love the Target candles. They're so affordable. They have amazing fragrances. This one I like in particular the brand because it's a soy base. I know this is not related to this video, but I wanted to burn this in the kitchen while I make dinner tonight to set the mood. So I got the leather oak fragrance, which smells like a bonfire, guys. This is amazing, and I like the way that these burn. It doesn't leave like, I don't know, like toxic smell in the air. So I'm gonna cut my wicks down. That's definitely a secret that I use to making my candles burn evenly and not burn too quickly, is to cut the wick, because this is way too long. It's gonna have a huge flame. Is looking a little bit more red than usual. I don't have makeup on. I just got a laser facial yesterday, so for the next 5 days I'm kind of recovering, letting my skin resurface. So if you want to check out that video, I'm going to leave it linked down below so you guys can see what the heck I'm talking about. But I'm going to start by preheating my oven to 400 degrees. This is a pretty big spaghetti squash, so I'm not sure how long it's going to take to cook. We got this big old spaghetti squash. Now, the hardest part about cooking a spaghetti squash, in my experience, is cutting the thing because it's hard. Do you hear that? It's so, sorry Leroy. And I don't have the best knife in the world, so this might take some time. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Okay, a little bit of elbow grease. It's not perfectly cut, but you know what? That's gonna have to do. So if you've never seen a spaghetti squash before, this is what it looks like. Super massive, and this honestly will feed a lot of people. So if you're just like me and you cook by yourself for one, you're definitely gonna have a ton of leftovers. So there's a lot of like seeds, similar to like a pumpkin, and stuff in here that we don't want. by the way, go get you some Dogging All Day merch. Link is down below. So I've got a spoon here and I'm just going to scoop out this yuckiness because that's not edible. This is like the most fall recipe I can make right now, and I'm so excited because I only eat spaghetti squash during this time of year. I'm gonna take some foil just to make cleanup a little bit easier for me on a baking pan. And we're going to season this and just do a super simple seasoning. So let me get some avocado oil. I love cooking with avocado oil. It's my favorite. I just love the way that this tastes. Okay. I'm also gonna add just some black pepper to this. Get it all up in there. As well as some pink Himalayan salt. Now that we've got it seasoned, I'm gonna put these face down. This way they will sort of steam in the oven. I'm gonna pop that in the oven for 40 minutes. Ground beef, and then I'm gonna go in with my sausage. So there's quite a bit of fat in here, so I'm just going to strain the meat into a colander. And throw it back in the pan. There we go. And to get out the leftover sauce, I just add some water to it. Just a little bit. And then I pop the top back on. And I shake the jar. It kind of like cleans it out in a sense. They're not wasting anything. And then I'll just add it back into the pot. See? Cleans out the jar. Sorry, I look crazy right now. Listen, it's 9:11 at night right now, so me unbothered at home on a weekend, minding my own business, cooking a good meal. Like, I can't be mad. Sometimes like I'll want a sweeter sauce. I know some people cringe at the idea of adding sugar to your pasta sauces, but for me, like, I don't know, it's just like a different thing. It tastes really good. So I have some organic brown sugar. healthy. And I go in with the smallest amount, literally that much. I don't know what it is, it just tastes so good. I feel like sometimes, you know, pasta sauce can be a little bit acidic, so to kind of balance those flavors out, you either add salt, citrus, or sugar to it. It's just in general, like whenever you need to change the taste of something. So that's why I like adding a little bit of sweetness to kind of cut down on the acidity. What I'm gonna do is just check to see if these are done, because my oven gets really hot. I feel like it cooks a lot quicker than most. So I just flipped over 1/2 of it. You can see it's nice and roasted. As long as it can kind of flake apart like this, that's what you want. You just want to be able to pull it apart. So this looks pretty good to me. Ooh, it's gonna steam. Oh my gosh, this looks amazing. Oh yeah. Definitely done. All right, so I ended up cooking this on 400 for about 30 minutes instead of 40, but that's because I had a really big squash and my oven, like I said, gets really hot. So I'm gonna turn all of this off. And our sauce has been on low. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Oh my God, this smells amazing. You could see, oh my gosh, all of that delicious avocado oil just kind of sinked into it. And it pulls apart so easily, guys. Isn't this insane? It looks like legit spaghetti. Okay, in my opinion, it looks more like hash browns, but it's crazy. I like this more than doing like zoodles with zucchini. I said that weird, zucchini. But you can just use a fork like this and it easily pulls apart. And it makes so much. Like, I don't even think I could eat a whole half to myself. See that? But yeah, this is definitely a great low carb if you're doing like a low carb meal and you don't want to have traditional pasta, you want to stay away from a lot of gluten. This is just something fun to add into the mix. And this was a new recipe that I've done, so I'm excited to try out something a little bit different than my traditional, you know, brown rice bowls. You know, like this is just a fun spin on doing a traditional spaghetti. So I pretty much got it all shredded. And you can definitely empty it out of the shell, but I think it's super cute to kind of serve it in the shell like this. So I'm gonna make a little bit of a hole here. See? I'm gonna add some sauce to this. Oof, yes. Need some salt. But I love this. I think that you definitely don't want to overcook the squash. As soon as you can pull it apart, it's done, okay? You don't want to have like mushy pieces because it's really not going to be like that pasta texture. I don't know, it has a little bit of a bite to it, which I love. I just don't like mushy vegetables. I have a thing about that. But the sauce is amazing with this. The squash itself is a little bit sweet, like naturally. And I don't see that I'll ever get the itis eating this, but it's just such a festive meal. And it doesn't take long at all to cook. Bruh. It really hits the spot. You have to try this. You just try it. Go find the thing, make it in the kitchen, thank me later. This is turning into a mukbang. I did not intend for that. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this cooking with me. If you try this recipe out, let me know in the comments down below how it turned out for you. And until next time, I will see you in another Cooking with Kayla. And I know that I have a really fun recipe that I want to make for you guys that I've never done before. So that'll be coming up very soon to the channel. I'm having so much fun with these like recipe videos. So thank you for showing them so much love. I read your comments on the last one and you guys were just drinking your wine, watching me cook. Some of you guys were cooking with me. I just love that. I think it's so important to just make easy, delicious, flavorful meals for ourselves and our family. Like, it's so easy to cook at home and it's affordable, okay? Like, you can have so many different portions versus going out and spending a lot of money for one meal. You know, I just love cooking for myself at home, and it's just fun to try out new things that I haven't done before. So cheers to that.